Entered, he said to me, do you know what my wife did? She take the picture of Jesus Christ or the icon and put his face towards the wall.
She's so angry.
She was very angry. I asked her to make a cup of tea to take the chance to know about the problem. And he told me about her problem. She was upset. When she returned, I asked her, what do you think about Jesus Christ? She said, oh, I hate him. I don't want to see him. I put his icon toward the wall. Then I said to her, bravo. She said, how is it a priest say that, bravo for a lady to do all these things? I said, because you love him, but like a child, you did what you make. But do you think Christ is angry against you? Never. He said, oh, a child, and do something childish, and he still loves you. Then she started to speak. I said to her, I want from you just one thing. Every morning when you wake from, even while you are on your bed, you lift up your heart and said, Lord Jesus Christ, can you reveal yourself to me? And the life with you, the fellowship with you is sweet. I have all my life is miserable. I do not taste any sweetness in my life. She said, okay, but I will not read the Bible or go to the church and so on. I said, okay. And do the same at noon and the same at night. After couples of weeks, suddenly I found her coming to the church and said, Father, can I confess? I said, okay. She said, I love Jesus Christ too much. I said, what happened? She said, while I was on my way to my flat, I saw the church. At that time, our church looks like a garage. We have no permit to build anything. And I found many people are crowded near the door of the church. I said, I just put candle before any icon. When I entered, I heard someone saying, Jesus Christ. I don't know who speaks. Perhaps the priest, one of you, me or Abu Nabshoy, or one, I don't know. I didn't care who spoke. But I heard these words. I found as if I have very, very sweet thing in my mouth. I returned home, I started to weep, not because I am angry or I am in grief. I was weeping, and this weeping because of my love. I said, I love you. I want to see you. I can't wait to see you in heaven. Can you reveal yourself to me? And she said, all this night she was full of joy. And from this night she started to live in the Lord Jesus Christ. Then as St. Augustine said, we are in need to speak frankly with God. I remember another story. Once a person, he was like a principal of the school, and said there is a teacher about 35 years old, something like that, and he has bad relationship with a lady, married lady, and she is not Christian. Can you come and speak with him at my house? I said, okay. When he came and I spoke with him, he said to me, Father, don't waste your time. If God descend from heaven and ask me to leave this lady, I will say to him frankly, I don't want you, I want her. And I will not pray, I will not practice fasting, I will not go to the church. I am very happy, I don't want to marry, I am not in need of children or a wife, we are very happy. I said to him, okay, I want only one thing. He said, what? I said, every day, from time to time, lift up your hearts and said, God, are you truly sweet? Is you sweet more than this lady, or she more sweet than you? He said, "Oh," I said that to God. I said, this is the truth. You feel she is very sweet and the Lord is boring. He said, do you believe in miracle? I said, yes. He said, I don't believe in miracle. And he left. After a couple of weeks, I visited him in the same place, and he said from the first, I came just because my friend asked me to come. But I want to tell you, please don't waste your time. You can find any other person, speak with him, not with me. Then I start to give him some examples how God is working in the life of the people. And I start to pray. He became very angry and he left. Just said bye-bye and left because he has an appointment with the lady. The following day he called me by phone and said to me, Father, the miracle happened.
Second day على طول.
I said, how is it? He said, I want to tell you what happened when I left you. When I left you, I was on my way to the flat in which I spent with the lady all the night, and many of the policemen used to come. Everyone has a girl or lady with him. يعني عايشين في الشقة بايظة. On my way, one of my friends cut me from my hand and said, where are you going? I said, to my flat, because he knows everything about me. He said, didn't you hear what Gamal Abdel Nasser, the president of Egypt, said yesterday? He said, no. He said, yesterday, we know how Gamal Abdel Nasser was very tough and very firm. He said, I want to tell you in his speech to the Egyptians in the radio, any person who will take drugs, not just to have trade in drugs, but just take drugs, he will be in the jail 25 years. And بيسموها الأشغال الشاقة labor. And he said, now the police is coming not from Alexandria, from the palace of the president Gamal Abdel Nasser from Cairo, and they are in your flat now. And he catches those who were in the flat. And I was saved from 25 years in the jail with labor. Now he is married, he has children, he is very close to God, he loves God from all his heart. He felt God lifted him up. When we speak frankly with God, surely God will work in us. In your private room or in the church, if you are a deacon, if you are a teacher of Sunday school, we are not coming to perform or to anything. We are coming to meet the Lord Himself and to enjoy the fellowship with Him. This is the first thing, to speak with God frankly and to feel He is your Father and there is a mutual love or mutual relationship, and speak frankly. If you don't love Him, say, I am very cold. I want to love you. I read the Bible, I didn't understand. Before you read the Bible, you can ask God, can you come? Can you grant me understanding and wisdom when I read the Bible? I am not coming to read a book. I am coming to see you in the Bible, to enjoy the mutual, I think, not only love, but also dialogue. I want to enter a dialogue with you. Second thing, as we heard now, in sorry, in chapter 5 from the Revelation, I want to just to repeat somewhere. Then I looked, and I heard the voice of many angels around the throne, the living creatures, the cherubim and seraphim, and the elders, which we call the priests or presbyters, and the number of them was 10,000 times 10,000 and thousands of thousands, saying with a loud voice, "Worthy is the Lamb who was slain to receive power and richness and wisdom and strength and honor and glory and blessing. And every creature which is in heaven and on the earth and under the earth, and such as are in the sea, and all that are in them, I heard saying what they were saying. Blessed and honor and glory and power to be to him." Why? "Who sits on the throne, to the Lamb forever and ever." What does it mean? And also after that he spoke that he bought us by his precious blood. Can we say the heavenly or the living creatures or the spiritual 24 priests and those thousands or 10,000s of angels were in need of the salvation? No. Why they, and he called it the new song. Why they have a new song after the cross, and they say from all, we can say, inner spirit, "You saved us by your blood." Can we say they were in need to be saved? Why they said that? I believe when we are united with the Lord Jesus Christ, we will share him some of his characteristics. One or the most important characteristic of Jesus Christ, he is lover of all his creation, not only of men or mankind. He loves all the creation which he created. It is created by him or by his words. Then we can say that all the heavenly hosts, surely when we are saved, they feel as if they were saved. It looks like if a couple, they have a son or a daughter, and this person was very successful and he became the first in his class. What the feeling of the parents? They said, "Oh, we are successful. You are not students." No, when our son or daughter is successful, it means I am successful. I think and I believe all the heavenly hosts, when they asked God to bring his bride in heaven, they feel that they are with him one, if we can for us, one group in giving hymns to him. There is a words of Jacob of Suruk when the thief who was crucified on the right hand of the Lord, who is called Demas. He said when Demas was on his way to the paradise, the guard of the paradise, one of the cherubim, ran towards him and said, "Where are you going?" He said, "I am going to the paradise." He said, "How is it? No human being in the paradise. And there is no place for any human being in the paradise. Who are you?" He said, "I am a thief." He said, there is none to be killed in the paradise, and nothing you can steal from them.
It's not your place.
What do you want? How you came to and you want to enter in the paradise? He said, oh, I have a permit from Jesus Christ himself. It is written by his blood, and he signed it by his cross. When he looked to the permission or the permit, then the cherubim or the cherub, as a single, he took him on his wings. He started to dance, and he asked all the cherubim and seraphim, come and see how the Lord Jesus Christ make a person who was he was sinner and who was created from dust to be like us and to share us our life here in paradise. And they were very happy that he came, and according to the word of Jacob Suruk, he said to the thief, you are more glorious than us because you are from the dust and you have been changed like us. We are created as cherubim or seraphim or angels, but you are created, you have a body. Then you are very successful, more glorious than us.